Greetings. Welcome to Me and Tarot Intuitive Oracle Readings. This is the New Moon Day messages for the Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine, and especially 2 messages directed towards Masculine by the Moon. So let's find out. We have Gabriel and Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine. The first message for the Feminine is taking a movement that is poised. So she is taking the time to heal herself, or she has been asked to take a step where she is. She's not trying to step back, but she's actually not trying to leap ahead without knowing what she has to do with it. Somewhere I feel that she's trying to know the surroundings, and maybe she's trying to heal herself within strongly. It's a time for her to understand the energies surrounding, and she has to know that when she has been patiently waiting, then there has been a lot of energy which has been invested, which has been put somewhere where she cannot regain it. So to do the procedure, she has to take a step ahead of understanding the energies, and she has to just patiently wait somewhere. As you know that there are some stages of waiting, like someone is saying that I've been waiting for you, it's been 10 minutes or 10 hours. Likewise, maybe you're waiting for a courier and you feel that I'm totally frustrated with this service. It's been 3 days and I didn't get my courier. So it's a frustrated waiting period. But at some point when you are in a relationship, and though it's 1 hour or 10 minutes late, you are just remembering the positive moments of the relationship. So the person says that, sorry, I'm late. So that, no problem. I've been waiting for you. It's a pleasure for you. So it's like, you feel that it's a wonderful energy which you encounter. So this is the time when you are trying to understand yourself in a better way, to understand that what you can do to make yourself positive again, to make yourself become who you are from your heart. So it's like when you think about someone, then you try to send the energies to that person. And this way you try to make the person either stronger or weaker. Remember the moments when you were in school and you were given a homework and you were thinking that I have to complete the homework, otherwise the teacher will scold me. So this is the time when you put so much enthusiasm and so much importance to that person, the teacher. That's why we say that teachers make students, because you play importance to that person. Now some people can say that the teacher has been rude, the teacher has been very simple, or the teacher is very friendly. So in this way you are going to have that person's image in your mind, and you're either sending the energy to that person or not. So that this actually gave me a real answer to one of my question which I have been searching. So thank you, I must say to you. Because of that I got the information from the energy, and while this example came here, I got the answer to one of my questions which has been in my mind. So you just understand that you are the flexible source, you are the positive source behind someone. Now, as I always tell you, that when you think about your masculine, then it doesn't matter what he is doing. He's doing good thing or bad thing, but you're sending vibes to him. Now, what matters is what kind of vibes you're sending to him. If it's a positive vibe, like you're missing him, then he's going to have a wonderful and positive future. But now is the time to question yourself. What about you? Who are you? What is about you? What about your heart? What is the situation of yourself? Where do you see yourself? What is the time that you can think about yourself, that you want to heal yourself? It's not that when you just go to spa or likewise. No, you have to heal yourself from your heart, to know yourself better. The second message for you is like masculine is looking back. So that's a pretty thing, but also it's a sequential opening, like you can say opening of third eye chakra. This is the time when he is looking back. Why? Because maybe he is missing something, he's trying to hold on to something. Now one thing he has to understand, and everyone, that once we leave the moment, we cannot catch the moment. Once the time has gone, it cannot be catched back. So if you just know that, if I wish that I could be a child again. So you could wish that, but you can't be a child again, literally, but you can be a child from your heart if you believe that. So your heart is the one which manipulates the energy itself. So when your divine masculine, your masculine is looking back, that means he's trying to understand something. So his answer was looking back, coming in the next few messages. But again, when he's looking back, that means he is afraid of something. He has lost something. He wants to connect with himself. Many times you have seen that a person, when achieves success, just tries to leap on that success, try to reach the next milestone again and again and again. But then in this speed, he's attending parties, he's attending people, but at a certain point he feels that I miss a lot of things. He misses people, he misses friends, even he could miss his girlfriend because he has lost those people. That is the time when he's looking back and he should understand what has been going on in his life. The next message for you is that destiny is going against feminine. Well, that's a real direct question. As I always told you that in a certain video, I told you that sometimes your karma is bringing you lots of things. So when your masculine's karma is just to be with you for 20%, then that is the time when destiny is going against you. Well, what this message brings you is that you have to understand that there are certain limitations around, but certain limitations can be override. Now, this thing that is destiny going against you, that means destiny is going against you, but destiny is not going against masculine. That means your masculine, if you connect with your masculine, if he connects back to you, then destiny has no control over you. So in this way, you got the solution to your this situation. At the same way, you have to understand that your masculine is following your destiny. So that's the critical thing. Okay, suppose if the destiny has written that there are going to be 3 people he's going to meet. Now, these people can be of different nature, different ethnicity, whatever you could say. Now, you are one of the person. Now, you can think about the rest of the 2 people. But you can bring your masculine back before he can meet 2. Because you can take understanding of your divine, take understanding of your heart. Your heart and your thoughts are really powerful nature. Really powerful. And you come to know about it. You just have to wish it from your heart. Obviously, it takes lots of time to get this understanding, but yes, this has enormous power to have it. So you just have to follow it and you get it done. Also, miracles happen through it. The next message for you is feminine recalling memories. Well, that's, I guess, a positive sign, because the positive things are going to happen if you connect with your memories, like what have been there in your memories. How many people were there? From your masculine side, from your side, from your memories. I mean, what is there in memories? Try to dig down. What is exactly there in the memories? People or incidents or your thoughts? I mean, some people have put certain things into the memory. Consider memory as your cupboard. And as we open the cupboard and we just find something, okay, I have put my pen here, I have put my dress over here, or something valuable item you have put there. So you have to understand that what have you kept in your memory? Is it a person's related memory, or is it memory related to your thoughts that I wish I had to be with him like that way? Or you could consider that, okay, at that time I had said to myself that I had to win. So whatever memory you had kept, you have to understand it, you have to get it back to yourself. The next message for you for masculine is that masculine is connecting with friends. Well, that is the message which you can think about. Right now, if he is connecting with someone, whom he is connecting with, he's connecting with his friends. So the friends is the person who is going to deliver something to you. Either good, either bad, either nothing. Like he could say that, no, I don't have time, or okay, come on, let's meet. So what is it bringing to your masculine? Let's find out. Friends could, it's a message that friends would suggest him for a drink. So in general, this drink could depend, like someone could drink some beverages like some tea, some coffee, or even some alcohol. So it depends what kind of friend he has and what is he going to do about it. If he's going to take drink, then obviously that means he's either going to have to connect with the frustration again, Like some friends just unite and say that, okay, we have to talk about our frustrations, what is happening in our lives, and who is the person who is what is bringing about this, like your masculine, your feminine, whatever. So they're going to discuss this. They're going to share the joy, share the sorrow, whatever. But apparently this is the thing which is happening if he is going to connect with his friends. Then the next message for him is like online blogs, masculine connection to feminine. So if you think that right now, what is he doing in his life, or where he could capture info about you, like, you said that his friends are not going to give him information, but they're just trying to make a circle and share something. So with the drinks, they could share something. Like, what happens that when you meet someone at a restaurant, you say that, okay, so what's happening in your life? You just ask this one question: what is happening in your life? And you ask this question, okay, what about that? What about this? So right now he's going to get information about you from the online blogs. Someone has written something, okay, what is happening with the feminine? What about feminine? What happens when feminine is hurt? What happens when feminine breaks up? So maybe he's going to read so many thoughts, so many articles about you, and he's going to know some information from you from this way. The next message for you, feminine, is that you're going to connect with the photos. That's a positive sign. You're going to connect with the photos, and photos are the really positive area of the messages, because the words are just the way you read. So suppose the author has written the article in a very frustrated way. So you can get 20% sense of these words, but all in all, it depends on your reading skills. So if you're a very slow listener, or if you're really reading slowly, or understanding only what you want to understand, so it doesn't impact you. But when you connect to your photo, that means you're going to connect with the memories. Now, what I would suggest you is that try to look at the photos in a different way. Try to read the imprints of a photograph. So suppose a photograph is taken of certain people, your friends, and maybe you're looking at that. So try to understand what that photograph is suggesting to you. Like we have seen the photos of the celebrities who always shine, who always smile. Doesn't mean that they are smiling in their lives. They may be going through some critical situations too, but they only post or portray their positive or smiling faces. So you just try to look at the photos and understand what is going on in that person's mind. If you understand what is going on, that's a beautiful thing to you. The next message to you is that feminine connects with divine. So that is the last message for you, feminine, that right now you're connecting with the divine. So whatever you could say, it's your angel, it's your duty, it's your energy, whatever. So you're going to connect with the divine, and that's a pretty awesome thing, because you have to heal yourself first. And understand one thing, that whenever you think about your masculine, you're sending a little bit energy to him. So you could say in a way that he's surviving on your energy. So suppose he's getting lots of hurt. So a person cannot live with the hurt. And if he's going to live, then he's going to live in a very, very bad way. But your energy is being sent to him. That's why he's surviving on that energy. A kind of energy vampire, you could say. And when this is happening, then your energy is being drained. If you could get headache, your back pain, certain pains in your life, suddenly you feel sad, suddenly you feel that I'm feeling choked, I'm feeling not happy, I'm feeling not relaxed. So this is the sign when someone is soaking up your energy. So when you're sending energy to him, you have to connect with the divine, but then you have to connect in such a good way that you're getting lots of energy to you. Now the two messages for the masculine from the moon itself, that you lost true adventures without feminine. Well, that's a true message. Your masculine has lost his true adventures of life. Remember when you were together, when you were hanging out together, when you were smiling together, when he just tried to do a kind of stunt scene, like jumping from a place, or trying to do suddenly take a turn from his car. So this is the way when he would enjoy something, because when he's with friends, and friends just enjoy that time and then leave him, but you enjoy not only that time, but his appearance and his time stamp. You connect with the whole environment. what is happening outside, inside, but you connect with what is happening inside. And that's a beautiful thing. Friends could forget the moment because they are only friends. They have their families too. But when you are with your masculine, you connect with his heart. That's the time when the moon is suggesting to him that you are losing your true adventure. So he might be doing some stunt scene again, but this is not bringing him happiness. He could post some videos or post some comments to FB, but it doesn't mean that he's not becoming the one. It's like a time pass thing. What he needs to understand is that he is nothing than real. He's not real actually. He becomes real when he is with you, when he shines, when he wants to reveal his true colors. But he could get angry, he could get smiley, he could be smiley forever when he is with you. The second message for him is that you lost your true identity without feminine. That's true. Lots of people have seen, and they could comment that when they are in office and they found that their boss or their superior is going through some family issues, then he would get or she would get definitely angry on their subordinates. And that's true. Even though you could understand that when you are going through some family troubles or relationship troubles, you just try to become angry or try to become alone. But I just want to be lonely for some time. That's why, because you want to understand what is happening is that, and your energy tends to be negative, tends to be out of balance. And that's why the moon is sending messages to the divine masculine that without your divine feminine, without her, you are just nothing. You don't have any true identity. You just lose yourself and you would never become one. So that's the messages for the divine masculine, divine feminine on the eve of the moon day. Hope this will resonate with you. Thank you, take care, and lots of blessings. Greetings. Welcome to Me and Your Tarot Intuitive Oracle Readings. This is the No Moon Day messages for the divine masculine, divine feminine, and especially 2 messages directed towards masculine by the moon. So let's find out. We have Gabriel and divine masculine, divine feminine. The first message for the feminine is taking a movement that is poised. So she is taking the time to heal herself, or she has been asked to take a step where she is. She's not trying to step back, but she's actually not trying to leap ahead without knowing what she has to do with it. Somewhere I feel that she's trying to know the surroundings, and maybe she's trying to heal herself within strongly. It's a time for her to understand the energies surrounding, and she has to know that when she has been patiently waiting, then there has been a lot of energy which has been invested, which has been put somewhere where she cannot regain it. So to do the procedure, she has to take a step ahead of understanding the energies, and she has to just patiently wait somewhere. As you know that there are some stages of waiting, like someone is saying that I've been waiting for you, it's been 10 minutes or 10 hours. Likewise, maybe you are waiting for a courier and you feel that I'm totally frustrated with this service. It's been 3 days and I didn't get my courier. So it's a frustrated waiting period. But at some point when you are in a relationship, and though it's 1 hour or 10 minutes late, you are just remembering the positive moments of the relationship. So the person says that, sorry, I'm late. He says that, no problem. I've been waiting for you. It's a pleasure for you. So it's like, you feel that it's a wonderful energy which you encounter. So this is the time when you are trying